Powered by N-Struction Technologies.
Introduction to Educational Technology Terminology. Educational technology works with a host of acronyms and other industry-specific terms. These terms can be very intimidating if you are new to the profession or even if you are a well-seasoned educator. The objective of this video is to simplify these terms in an effort to support all educational professionals by providing them with the basic knowledge to enable them to engage in professional conversation about educational technology and the ability to receive and exchange information using industry terms. For the best results, N-Struction recommends that you watch this video and take short notes to document terms that you are not familiar with. For additional information on instructional technology, visit our website at www.n-struction.com. Now, let's move on to some terminology. The Learning Management System, or LMS. A learning management system is a computer program that manages your learning content. Generally, the LMS allows organizations to track curriculum and student participation. The LMS can have additional functions such as maintaining course data, grade books, and generate reporting about system or user activity. Content Management Systems, or CMS. Content management systems are often used to manage web or other e-content, allowing a centralized digital access point for all users to access data. A content management system differs slightly from the LMS primarily because of the data tracking features. There are a few hybrid CMS models that are allowing custom reporting, but for the current focus in managing educational content simplistically, this may not be the best solution. Subject Matter Expert, or SME. A subject matter expert is a person that holds expertise in a specific area. Generally, a curriculum designer would meet with a subject matter expert to gather and organize specific learning content. The educational designer should have the understanding of theory and delivery, while the SME would have critical topic knowledge. Together, they would apply theory and relevant data to create effective curriculum content. Proprietary software. Proprietary software is designed and owned by a designated individual or organization. Usage of this software generally has designated restrictions and usage fees. Open source software. Open source software is software that is open for public usage without fee. Often, the end user is allowed to customize the software to meet their specific needs and are not limited to strict usage compliance regulations. Although this software is free, it may encompass other service fees to actually implement its usage. Shareable Content Object Reference Model, or SCORM. SCORM is a collection of standards and specifications for web-based e-learning. It defines the communication between the client-side content and the host system called the runtime environment, SCORM also defines how content may be packaged into a transferable zip file called Package Interchange Format. There are several versions of the SCORM format, 1.1, 1.2, and 2004, which is the most common version. Many LMS systems are backwards compatible, meaning items written in earlier versions of SCORM will be read and tracked properly. The SCORM packaging is what allows the system to correctly track usage data, format viewing pages, and generate reports in an industry-accepted format and can be used across multiple learning management systems. Although Linux is a stable and free operating system, its usage requires consideration and some technical ability that may exceed that of the ordinary computer user. Many people have elected to use this operating system, opting not to pay higher prices as associated with more popular operating systems. Windows. Windows is probably the most well-known computer operating system. It is proprietary software owned by the Microsoft Corporation and requires a fee for usage. The majority of computer software is written for some version of Windows. Unix. Unix is a computer operating system originally developed in 1969 by a group of AT&T employees. It is rarely used on the front side of learning management systems. GNU. This is a free operating system that is created by the Free Software Foundation. It too is rarely used on the front side of learning management systems. The personal computer, or PC. A personal computer is an IBM compatible computer that is designed for the end user. It primarily houses local data and allows the end user to launch local programs to access data and programs to suit their personal needs. Most PCs are commonly run on Windows operating systems. The Macintosh computer, or Mac. Mac computers are now very similar in usage to the PC. They serve the end user locally, allowing them to access data or programs for personal usage. The primary difference between Mac and PC is in the proprietary operating system, which is non-Windows based and is owned by the Apple Computer Corporation. The network server computer. A server computer is a computer or a series of computers that link other computers or electronic devices together. They often provide essential services across the network, either to private users inside a large organization or to public users via the internet. For example, when you enter a query in a search engine, the query is sent from your computer over the internet to the server that stores all the relevant web pages. The results are sent back from the server to your computer. Internet hosting. Internet hosting is the process of warehousing data for display on the internet. Generally, hosting is done on a dedicated server computer, which differs from a PC because it runs on a different operating system and its function is to host data as opposed to launching programs locally for the end user. Most LMS systems need to be hosted so that the end user can gain access to the stored data. Virtual Internet hosting. A virtual host is generally non-dedicated, meaning that the physical server is formatted to appear and function as an independent server, but in reality is not. Most LMS systems can be hosted virtually without any identifiable problems. There are times when an organization should not use virtual hosting, and consulting with an expert can better help determine this need. Electronic course, or e-course. An e-course is an educational program that is generally delivered via a digital media format. Often this style of delivery is associated with online learning. However, e-courses can be delivered via email, CD, DVD, or other digital medium. Content authoring tools. A content authoring tool is a program that allows a curriculum developer/writer to create e-courses by assembling the elements of the course. Once assembled, the tool generally allows the deliverable packing for the server upload, CD, DVD, or other end-user access. And finally, the term Web 2.0. The term Web 2.0 is commonly associated with web applications that facilitate interactive information sharing, interoperability, user-centered design, and collaboration on the World Wide Web. Web 2.0 allows the end user to have some input on what is happening on the web. Instead of sitting back and receiving information from websites, the end user is able to contribute their own information, such as in Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, to post and comment on other activities from friends, families, and others found in a digital environment. For additional information on instructional technology, visit our website at www.n-struction.com.
Powered by N-Struction Technologies.